Whoever came up with this title, give this guy a freaking raise. Tell me how this is not awesome. Astronaut. Astronaut.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
I feel super connected to love.
God, this is so tough.
How much do we not want this rocket to return to Earth?
And real astronauts are extremely intelligent scientists who've been tested to the limits of their physical and mental fitness. But this was really not women in space. It was stupid people in space. This was the lowest IQ space crew that has ever been launched from Earth.
6 celebrity women, including Gayle King, Katy Perry, and Lauren Sanchez, who is the plastic fiance of Jeff Bezos, took a Blue Origin rocket into space on a trip that lasted from takeoff to touchdown less than 12 minutes in total.
Picture this. Pop superstar turned self-proclaimed space pioneer Katy Perry has barely dusted the cosmic confetti off her sparkly helmet when the Simpsons swoop in and flatten her pride faster than a rogue meteor crashing a children's birthday party. One moment she is waving at cameras beside Blue Origin's rocket, grinning as a chipper morning show host gushes, "Congratulations, you are officially an astronaut." And the next moment, Springfield's yellow-skinned pundits are airing an episode titled Flighty Katy, featuring a bubblegum-haired chanteuse who blasts into suborbital limbo for fewer minutes than it takes Homer to microwave a burrito.
I have no doubt that it was a cool experience. It was not historic or significant in any way, but it was still, I'm sure, cool. More than cool, it must have been profound and quite moving. It's a shame then that it was wasted on a woman with the wisdom and intellectual depth of a newborn poodle.
Social media detonates. Memes multiply like tribbles on a starship. Someone stitches the congratulatory clip with a guy saying, "I rode the bus yesterday. Kneel before your newest Formula One champion." Another comments, "I once microwaved a marshmallow. I am now a Michelin star chef." The snark is relentless, the popcorn industry rejoices, and poor Katy, who expected applause for her daring leap beyond the stratosphere adjacent, is left clutching her commemorative zero gravity. Snack bag while the internet cackles.
I'm going to tell you something right now. You are officially an astronaut.
Bro.
Stop the cap.
Stupid.
Let me tell you right now, Katy, you're officially an astronaut.
I guess I'm a freaking brain surgeon then. I couldn't believe. Wow, I can't believe she even said. How do you even format your lips to say something so stupid?
Stupid.
Determined to reclaim the narrative, she opens Instagram Live at 3 in the morning wearing a glitter-flecked flight suit that appears to be made of mood ring fabric. Her eyes flash with that particular brand of celebrity fury best described as caffeinated existential dread. "Listen, Earthlings," she proclaims, slapping a mission patch onto her chest that reads, "Commander Perry." I felt weightlessness. I saw the curve of our fragile planet. I transcended. That makes me an astronaut. Period. Anybody who says otherwise can orbit right off. Comments flood in faster than cosmic radiation. "Girl, you spent less time up there than my pizza needed in the oven." "I changed a light bulb yesterday. Call me an electrician." One wag writes, "I am Asian, therefore I am Bruce Lee." And the reply rack explodes with laughing emojis.
Right? It's so amazing. Like, they went to see space. We're supposed to see them, right? Like, they admired the universe, and what they were expecting was for us to admire the fact that they were rich enough and famous enough to have been granted this utterly, utterly vacuous experience from which they learned absolutely nothing.
Katy's jaw tightens, but she soldiers on, unveiling her new project. Space Pop Academy, a 3-day celebrity bootcamp that promises to turn any influencer with a platinum credit card into a certified space pioneer. For a mere 6-figure tuition, attendees will endure a parabolic flight, snap photos in a rented pressure suit, and emerge clutching a holographic diploma signed by Commander Perry herself. "Enrollment opens now," she announces, voice quivering between defiance and desperation. Remember, Earth is so last century. By dawn, TikTok is a frenzy of parodies. A mechanic in oily overalls announces, "Yesterday I pumped gas. Guess I am officially a petrochemical engineer." A middle school kid twirls a plastic lightsaber and declares, "Jedi Knight status unlocked." The hashtag #IamNowWhatever shoots past 1 billion loops before lunch. Even brands jump in. A toaster company tweets, "Warm bread? Congratulations, you are a master baker."
Worst part is when
There's people starving in other countries and we're clapping and cheering. Like, bro, this is wild. And then Katy Perry steps out, starts kissing the ground. Bro, the stories write themselves. Like, we are living in a Black Mirror episode. Like, what is this, bro?
Meanwhile, Blue Origin's public relations team drops a mild statement, reminding everyone that astronaut wings require crossing the Kármán line. The internet collectively shrugs. Technicalities are dull when clout is at stake. Commander Perry doubles down, posting an artsy black and white photo of her helmet with an Emily Dickinson quote about hope perched on galaxies. She captions it, "Space doesn't define me. I define space." 40,000 eye-roll emojis materialize within minutes.
What did these women do? Like, honestly, one is sleeping with a billionaire who created this program and is jetting people, to outer space for like 10 minutes, for as long as like your average YouTube video takes. And they came back and they're like, everything's changed. Is it? Okay. They had nothing to do with any of the engineering.
Unbeknownst to Katy, the Simpsons writers' room is already boarding another launch vehicle of satire. In their follow-up segment titled Ground Control to Major Pop, they depict cartoon Katy auctioning her used helmet online with the description, "Worn once, touched the edge of infinity." Bids skyrocket until Bart points out it never actually left the atmosphere, at which point the price nosedives to the cost of a day-old donut. Back in reality, mainstream news picks up the parody, layering it over footage of Katy's tear-streaked face as she says, "I transcended spiritual boundaries." Late-night hosts smell blood in microgravity and unleash monologues comparing her flight to opening a window on a skyscraper. One comedian quips, "I just rode the elevator to the 10th floor. Look at me, Neil Armstrong." Audience laughter booms like rocket engines, and poor Commander Perry trends worldwide for all the wrong reasons.
Katy Perry was quoted as saying, "We're putting the ass in astronauts." Okay, all right. You go, girl. This is so...
This is why she needs empowering, because she keeps revealing her stupidity like that, and we have to boost her back up.
Undeterred, Katy schedules a press conference at Space Pop Academy's newly rented hangar. Glitter cannons fire as she strides out, flanked by influencers wearing bedazzled space boots. She unveils a logo featuring a rainbow rocket, trailing musical notes, and announces partnerships with luxury brands offering limited edition galaxy-printed lip gloss and an online course called Manifest Your Inner Astronaut. Reporters, armed with unforgiving questions, pounce. Commander Perry, how do you respond to critics who say your flight was a glorified roller coaster? She flashes a tight smile. Elevation is a state of mind. Also, roller coasters do not hit supersonic speeds, sweetie. Another reporter asks about flight duration. "Time is relative," she snaps, quoting Einstein between clenched teeth. Someone brings up The Simpsons. Her eye twitches, then she presses a button. The hangar lights dim, and a promotional video blares, showing her floating for seemingly endless seconds while an orchestral remix of Fireworks swells. The screen flashes the tagline, "Experience infinity, no cartoon required."
It was very profound. I don't know if you've seen Katy Perry talk about it, but she's basically a guru now.
Yeah. What were her findings? That's my question.
Well,
what
she
did she
brought a
learn?
Daisy, which is super important. It shows you how quick the flight was. The dead Daisy that's like snipped from its life source was still alive or still vibrant.
Yeah, and it's always
Shout out Daisy.
Wow.
Comment sections erupt again. One viewer remarks, "Time is relative. My microwave begs to differ." Others share side-by-side comparisons of Katy's flight path and a high-altitude roller coaster in Ohio, noting suspicious similarities. Commander Perry's brand new Space Pop Academy Twitter account claps back with inspirational gifs of rockets launching over slogans like "Dream Higher." Meanwhile, The Simpsons double down, teasing another cameo where cartoon Katy challenges Elon Musk to a moonwalk dance-off, but ends up lost on a studio green screen. Memelords rejoice, so does the popcorn industry.
Then the ground. Thank you, Jesus. Truly, it's like they're right back from Nam. What did they do?
That was one small step for womankind, one giant leap backwards for mankind, as far as I can see.
In the eye of the storm, Katy. posts a heartfelt note claiming she's being cyberbullied by space gatekeepers who cannot handle a strong woman rewriting cosmic history. Predictably, this only pours rocket fuel onto the bonfire. A retired NASA engineer writes a polite open letter explaining that astronaut certification is not an energy vibe, but harsh training, repeated simulations, and significant risk. The letter is shared widely, though many folks read only the headline before typing "OK Boomer" in the replies. Commander Perry live streams again, defiantly wearing a glitter helmet while sipping zero-gravity coffee from a souvenir mug. She accuses cartoonists of misogyny, claims her critics fear progress, and demands that major museums add her helmet to their spaceflight exhibits. Chat scrolls by at breakneck speed. I changed my car's oil, so please direct me to Daytona. I have a goldfish. Call me Poseidon. The sarcasm spirals out of orbit.
5 women went up into space, right? Jeff Bezos, the man who paid for it all, sent his wife up, which tells you something about their marriage, doesn't it? I think he was hoping she wouldn't come back.
I had to come back. I mean, we're getting married. If I didn't come back, that would be a bummer for me.
All this chaos delights streaming executives hunting viral fodder. A platform greenlights a docu-series titled Pop Star to Planet Hopper, promising exclusive behind-the-scenes access to Commander Perry's next mission, a 3-minute lunar-adjacent hop. Pre-sales soar because the entire online world is rubbernecking, the unfolding spectacle. Still, the tide of ridicule shows no sign of ebbing. In one savage highlight, a student group live streams a paper airplane contest from their dorm roof, crowning themselves supreme aeronautical engineers while holding toy trophies. The video racks up millions of views, overshadowing Commander Perry's official teaser trailer within hours.
Katy Perry, in other words, had certainly set the bar high for herself. She was so insufferably stupid and ditzy before the flight that everybody wondered if she could come up with anything even dumber when she landed.
Yet, in the strange ecosystem of celebrity culture, mockery can mutate into money. Katy's cosmic lip gloss sells out in minutes, merch emblazoned with phrases like, "I touched space for 30 seconds," or "Commander of suborbital Earthships floods." Etsy. Fans post selfies wearing knockoff helmets while wielding hairdryers as thrusters. Commander Perry leans into the absurdity, dropping a single titled "Zero-G Love" with a chorus that rhymes rocket, pocket, and mock it. Radio stations spin it ironically, but it climbs the charts anyway. She tweets, "Laugh all. You want? I'm laughing all the way to the Milky Way bank," and adds a winky emoji shaped like Saturn. Critics groan, but investors grin. Soon even some haters start feeling fatigue. The jokes are plentiful but repetitive, Katy's team senses, an opening and orchestrates a redemption arc. She appears on a late-night couch wearing a toned-down jumpsuit, hair in a neat bun, no glitter cannon in sight. She cracks a self-deprecating joke. "Honestly, next time I might just take a hot air balloon and tell everyone I passed Neptune." The host laughs, audience claps, tension eases. She thanks astronauts for their service, mentions science education, promises scholarships from Space Pop Academy's profits. Headlines shift from dragging to humble turnaround, yet internet cynics remain unconvinced, waiting for the next slip. The Simpsons, never missing a beat, air their final parody. Cartoon Katy takes one step outside a soundstage door, declares, "Hit the moon," plants a selfie stick, and thanks NASA for sponsoring her inner child. The bit is funny, but feels like the last slice of cake after a week-long party. Decadent, sure, but the sugar rush is wearing off. People chuckle, share it a few times, then move on to fresher outrage. Commander Perry senses the cultural tide receding. She posts a calm sunrise photo from Earth, beautiful, humbling, undeniably real, captioned, "Grounded, grateful, gearing up." Comments this time are softer. A few people still tease, but many offer hearts and rocket emojis. The arc of internet. Ridicule bends quickly once novelty fades. And so, dear viewer, we arrive at our own descent phase. We have witnessed a glitter-streaked pop icon launch herself into orbit-adjacent limelight, get roasted by a cartoon family, ignite a meme supernova, monetize the mockery, apologize without fully apologizing, and hint at bigger, shinier rockets. To come. Was she chasing cosmic wonder, personal branding, or both? Does the line between real achievement and PR spectacle even exist when a celebrity can claim astronaut status and sell out lipstick in the same breath? Only you can decide. Drop us a comment with your hottest take. Tap that like button if you survived this interstellar ride, and maybe share the video with your favorite honorary pilot friend who once flew middle seat to Cleveland. Because in a galaxy where clicks are king and snark never sleeps, your voice is the final frontier.